Plate faster. Faster.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'm so scared!
I don't know why I can't figure this out, bro. I thought it's like every other time, right?
Before we get started, I am proud to announce that the Bogcast has officially partnered with Hempful Farms. These are products that I truly believe in and that I have been using for years now. Even Fabius and Gertie love their Paw Putty products. They literally have CBD for everyone. So if you want to save money when buying your CBD, just go to hempfulfarmscbd.com, use promo code BODCAST, and you will save 15% off when spending $35 or more, and you will get free shipping when spending $75 or more. So again, just use promo code BODCAST at the checkout and go to hempfulfarmscbd.com.
It smells hot. You smell it? Yeah.
Where the fuck is McClay?
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
What's up, boggers? What's up, McClay?
That's good shit, bro.
You see that fucking weed machine gun?
That's how I feel right now, dude.
I know, you look fucking ripped. What's up, chat? Thanks for hanging out with us each week. You know, some of my favorite moments of this show actually are the pre-show, watching McClay smoke his blunt out back and watching him before and after. So I think next week we're going to start the show that way. The first 15 minutes will be like that pre-sesh. I know I smoke the entire time, but McClay likes to get ripped before and then at halftime. That's what we should call it, dude. We should call it halftime.
Yeah.
And then
Pre-game and then halftime is when we...
Yeah, we'll do pregame, we'll do intro, and then we'll do the halftime, get high again, and I'll just be smoking the whole time.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, the first 20 minutes we kind of just bullshit, catch up. Then we'll get into UFOs for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then the last hour or so we just show funny videos and fucked up shit. But fuck, dude, yeah, you haven't heard about that Activision AI bullshit yet?
You were just talking about it. I didn't know anything about it until you brought it up right before we came on. So
let me just.
It's actually pretty interesting. Explain again what exactly it is.
Let me pull this up real quick. Breaking: Activision will add real-time in-game voice chat moderation in Call of Duty. AI-powered detection will work in-game to listen and to report rule-breaking issues automatically. It's live today. Oh shit! In Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone, in NA, and expands worldwide with Modern Warfare 3. Here are the details. It kind of gets into a little bit more detail of that, but fuck, I mean.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that they can just basically listen in to you whenever you're using their machine, or are they listening the whole time? What is, that's my first question.
It says the AI-powered voice chat moderation technology from Modulate to identify in real time and enforce against toxic speech, including hate speech, discriminatory language, harassment, and more. This new development will bolster the ongoing moderation system by systems led by the Call of Duty anti-toxicity team.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? in a video game, bro.
Which
in
includes
a
text-based
shooter
filtering
game.
across. Oh my god. Okay, so I understand it does get pretty wild sometimes. You know, there's doxing and all that bullshit. But
Yeah, but that's
what if you're playing
the
custom games
community
with
is
your
supposed
homies?
to.
You know what I mean?
Great point.
You
And
want
the
to? I want to
community
say
is
the most
supposed to.
nastiest things to my friends when I'm playing with them online, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
yeah. The community is supposed to call you out.
Yeah, the community is supposed to police itself with doxing and people just being douchebags, you know? That the community should police itself.
This
But
seems like it's trying to get us comfortable with Big Brother stuff, right?
it feels
'Cause
like it
if
definitely
it just
feels like an
starts with
invasion of
chat,
privacy, that's for sure.
and what is the definition of
I'm sure
hate
they're gonna
speech?
say like
You know what I mean?
you're
Like,
using.
who defines those? I'm not for hate speech, by the way. I'm just saying, what are the
Yeah.
definitions of those?
Yeah, because listen, I don't think kids, if this is because of how soft kids are these days, kids wouldn't be able to handle a week growing up during the beginning times of Halo, bro.
Oh, well, according to some people, the lobbies are worse now than then, as
Then
far
why
as
is
just
all this
everything.
happening?
So I don't know. So I mean, I guess there should be some type of
That's what I'm saying. The
way
community
to.
should police
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you're right.
They should figure out some type of community policing system. Like if a person is labeled as a douchebag, you know, so many times, he's out. You know, just like YouTube has strikes, right? Maybe do it that way, but have the strikes be based on some type of I don't know. Who knows? I just think it's kind of soft,
Says it
and
allows
at the
for
same
trash
time,
talk and friendly banter, but what is their definition of trash talk? Like, if we were playing and I just wanted to call you a fucking retard,
yeah,
I guarantee you that'll get you banned.
banned, gone.
I don't know if it happened already, but I
Any
didn't get a
videos on
chance
it?
to watch the video, but the Quartering did a video on it, and it said millions were banned already. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
What do you guys
What
think
up,
about that in
everybody?
chat? If you guys were playing video games, what do you think about AI listening to your every word, moderate, your speech and shit? What do you guys think about that?
It's a no-go for me, bro. That's a big no-go for me.
It says Call of Duty gets Wook and records all voice chat and bans using AI. Millions banned Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if that means that people are boycotting it or yeah, there's going to be unfair bans with this. Activision, ever since they got involved with Blizzard, it just seems like one L after the other.
Yeah. It seems like there's a lot of L's being taken lately, man. It's very.
See, this is what I was saying. Got to normalize the surveillance state little by little so we're more accustomed to it when they enforce it everywhere. That's exactly what I think, dude. Like they're just getting us used to this shit. Because then you know what's going to happen next? It's going to be AI during our streams.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I guess that already does happen afterwards,
They
right?
already do that, yeah.
Yeah. They were doing that hardcore during the COVID shit.
You know, there's like this sub story lately about how Kick, so many people are going over to Kick just because there is none of that. There's supposedly none of that. No, the nanny state isn't as bad over there. And
Well, same
that's
thing with
very
Rumble.
interesting to me. And Rumble, yeah, and Rumble, exactly. So, it's very interesting, man. I feel like Rumble's kind of like the an anti-nanny state YouTube version, and Kick is like the anti-nanny state Twitch version. But the problem is they have all the advertising dollars. Speaking of Rumble,
yeah, if you guys have a second, if you want to follow us over there, we are trying to get to 100 followers. Rumble is there for us, kind of when YouTube isn't.
yeah,
It was fucking stressful. I have to admit, the beginning of this year, we had 2 strikes from the channel, from videos that were like a year old. They didn't even really tell us exactly what for. They kind of did. And we thought we were going to lose this entire channel. And we were able to stay on Rumble for 3 months. Remember we weren't on YouTube for like 3 months this year. That's crazy.
Yeah. And there's another, the other interesting thing is, it's kind of crazy that they're going to utilize AI to do this.
What do you mean?
They're already saying that they're listening in on us, and then like we're going to throw
Yeah.
another one at you. We're going to use AI to do it. You know,
That's pretty much how we got our strikes, because they implemented these new rules, and then that AI went back to the old videos and then gave strikes to those videos. So it's like every time they make new rules, I have to watch every single one of our videos from the last 4 years and make sure like they abide to the new rules. That sucks.
Yeah. I
But I feel like they've been a little lenient, man, because I thought we were going to get a strike any moment, and we haven't since. So you ripped or what? You lagging out? What's happening? That was like a real life lag out. Did you guys see that, chat? Holy shit! I thought you were lagging, bro, but that was an IRL lag. What the fuck?
Was that
what strain are you smoking, bro? Pull it up. Pull that shit up.
That's that Suavecito cake, bro.
What?
That's that Suavecito cake, man.
What strain are you guys smoking? Is it a sativa, an indica, a hybrid? That's actually the poll question also, by the way. Do you enjoy sativas, indicas, hybrids? Let us know the strain name. Yeah, pull that shit up, McClay.
I'm trying to find it, bro.
I am actually hitting the Grape Kush, a hybrid strain that has sharp and fruity aromas, long-lasting, powerful, inducing euphoric head effects. In a relaxed body, you feel sleepy, hungry, and euphoric. So I guess I'm going to pass out in a little bit here. Yeah, I'm just like this on the podcast. Remember, have you ever seen Joey Diaz when he passes out? He passed out during an interview. He's all like this. It was so fucking funny, dude. I don't think I've ever laughed hard in my life.
I've had multiple people pass out on shows, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Because they're just bored or just stoned or what?
No, because they're wasted, dude.
Oh, they get drunk?
They're wasted. Yeah. Probably drunk or super stoned or something like that. So this is what I'm smoking on. This is the Suavecito cake. Let me go and show you. Boom. It's nice, dude. And then you know what I did, bro? So I went out and I bought some. Dude, I really like those King Palms, dude. Yeah.
You're buying
yeah, dude. They had it for like $100 an ounce, dude. I think I paid $100.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It was some type of special. So yeah, you know, man, I got those King Palms, bro. Those King Palms, they hit so smooth. You don't ever have to. They have a pre-filter in it. You don't ever have to worry about getting weed in your mouth anymore or anything. You know, that's the only thing I hate about blunts without filters in it, man. You got to worry about
eating weed.
Yeah, eating weed, and I'm not down with that all the time. You know, so and then the pull on it is so easy, but I'm about to break your fucking mind, dude.
Okay.
You know what I want to do? I want to buy one of those dab rigs, like those electronic ones, right? And just so I can dab in here.
Yeah, I wish you would smoke throughout the show. That'd be dope.
Yeah, so I can dab
because
in here.
blunts are too stinky inside.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. That's why I smoke outside.
Yeah, I know. But when was the last time you smoked a blunt?
Yesterday, because I didn't have any King Palms.
Yeah, you got to get off that nicotine. There's no nicotine in those other ones, right?
It says tobacco free, but I don't know if it's. I don't think there's nicotine in palm leaves, but it says tobacco free on them.
Yeah, dude. I'm just curious, like once you get off the blunts, if you have any like nicotine withdrawals or anything.
Yeah,
because I did.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. So you know what I do, bro? Is you don't roll them up. They're the pack. Like a plunger pack.
Is there Abby?
Yeah, Abby. I might have to go let her out in a second here, but so they're like those plunger packs, and I'll take like, a couple scoops of hash and put the hash in the middle part, and then put more on top. So it's not too bad, bro.
So like halfway it gets to it, then you have to,
yeah. So, all right, hold on. I'm gonna go let my dog out, bro. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
She's great.
Real quick, guys, if you're not already subbed up, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, none of these videos are ever monetized because of all the shit we pull up, and they always, give us strikes and shit for us. But we have different memberships and stuff. You get custom loyalty badges, and we'll be doing some member-only live streams real soon here, actually. So, like I said, we are also on Rumble. If you can give us a follow over there, and we are also live on Twitter each week. So I don't know if you guys are on or X or whatever the fuck you call it. I don't even know what you call it anymore. But if you guys want to give us a follow on Twitter. But yeah, we got a lot of fucking UFO shit to get into here. We fucking Corbell and Knapp were on Rogan today. It was pretty dope. We got different flavors.
Yeah. I don't usually so I'll smoke one because there's 2 in each. So I'll smoke one without the flavor, and then the next one I'll try the flavor. You know what I mean? But this one looks interesting. It's honey mango, dude.
Have you tried it?
I haven't tried it yet. I don't break them. I don't know,
Would
it
you
feels
smoke
kinda
that
like
inside?
chemical. No.
Yeah, get a dab rig, dude. That'd be dope. You'll probably get fucking retarded stoned if you get a dab rig, dude.
I want to get one of those Carta 2s. Have you seen those?
You know what I realized? Oh shit! Shout out to Sean Little. Member for a month.
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah.
sir. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We need
brother.
like a sound effect. Is there a cool sound effect we can do?
Yeah,
for
we
that?
can get that. We can do
See what
that.
this is. It says dance pop.
All right, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe getting this thing.
How much
You
is
ever
that?
seen this?
$350.
$350.
Damn.
But somebody, I went into the smoke shop to get those king palms, and they said that they have one that's smaller, and it's $150 at the shop. So I'm contemplating, but yeah, man. And then like they have these. Check these out. This is for the bougie smoker now. It's a dab saber.
Ooh.
It's called a saber.
I kind of
Yeah,
want a
and
dab, dude.
Right?
Yeah, dabs are the shit. That's what got you back into cannabis, remember?
Yeah, big time.
You hadn't smoked, then you took a couple dab rips, and you're like, I'm back.
Shout
Oh
out
shit!
Jack Gabe. Much
Fuck
love,
yeah,
brother.
dude. We need like a
Yeah.
bell to go off or something.
Remo, I agree. There's nothing I love more than smoking.
I agree.
flower.
Remo, you're right. I'm on your side, bro. He's
Yeah,
fucking those
I
things,
agree.
fucking his whole strain up.
Yeah.
You know what I realized, dude? I get the best sleep in the fucking world. I know it's not full REM sleep, but by taking edibles. Because when I normally sleep, dude, I just toss and turn because my back's all fucked up. And then I'll wake up at like 3:30 in the morning and I'm just up ready to go. You know what I mean? And then fucking the last 2 nights, dude, I took 50 milligrams edible before I went to bed. I slept till fucking 5. I woke up, I was all groggy. It took me like an hour to get up. Like I felt rested and shit. It was dope, dude.
Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Man.
Edibles helps, help me sleep big time. I mean, I don't know. I know this is bro science, but I guess, THC doesn't get, prevents you from getting to that third stage of REM or whatever, to where you're getting that full, deep, lucid dreaming sleep. Because I don't remember my dreams, but I do feel more rested. Because, dude, my back's so fucked up. I'm just tossing and turning, Take an edible. I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? Ooh. Where you located
today?
I'm gonna start
Northern California.
I'm gonna start just making edibles at home. I think just make like weed butter,
So I went down this rabbit hole today, bro, because of seeing this on my IG.
What up?
On my IG thing.
Oh yeah, float tanks.
Yeah, and I sat and watched like 10 float tank shorts, right? Just about them explaining their operations and everything. I'm like, man, you know, it actually sounds like something to go check out because they say the 3 biggest things that help is pain relief, relaxation, and sleep.
Yeah. That'd be dope if we got
So,
sponsored by one.
yeah. Well, dude, so that's the problem. So I went and looked at prices. You know how much it costs to go
It's like
for an
$80 a
hour?
session or something.
No, dude, it's almost like $100 a session.
Yeah.
Like
And then what they
$95.
try to do is get you to get like a membership, you know.
Yeah.
But it's funny that you're bringing that up because me and Jordan swim a lot, and you know, after we're done, we just like to float around and shit. And I'm always like, we got to try one of those sleep deprivation tanks because it's just complete darkness. It's full of salt water, so you're floating, and it's completely quiet, so there's no sound. So
Same temperature as your body.
yeah, and then it just allows your brain to go into this crazy psychedelic state, you know, like natural. Yeah, dude, I would love to take a fucking edible and do that. Dude, how sick would it be? Rogan has one of those at his podcast studio. Just hopping it every day. I mean,
Bro,
can you imagine what that would do for your mental health?
The thing that got me though was like the first thing I went and looked at was the filtration methods, right? Because you're like, that's got to be A1 top of the game, right? And I'm still a little questioning on the filtration methods on the stuff. So, you know,
What do you mean? Like how
talk
they
about
clean it
growth
out
science.
from person to person and shit?
Yeah.
You think people are pooping in there?
I think they're beating off in there, dude. Guaranteed, bro.
Fuck, I don't want to go now. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. That's yeah. That's what I'm saying. You got that filtration game's got to be strong, bro. Or maybe you would have to have your own, right? Just don't allow anybody else in.
How much are they? How much are they?
Let's look up
like
how much
20,
is a
30
float
grand.
tank. All right. How much is
If I was a baller, I'd definitely have one of those.
15 grand.
Damn.
12 grand. Oh, there's one for 5 grand. Dream Pod Home Pro.
Can you just like get in your
5 grand.
bathtub, fill it up with salt water, just put some earplugs in, just beat off in there, turn off the
That's
light?
probably what I guarantee that happens, man. Do you think that they like have little listening devices in there and they're like, we need to know if you beat off in there, so we have to kill it with some extra like crazy fucking cleaner or something?
You know, to be honest with you, I think about that because we swim in the we have like a public pool here. I'm just like, how many people are fucking in here? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
doing nasty ass shit at night.
Yeah.
I'm just gulping down the water. Fucking doing laps like an asshole. like we found a roach in the ashtray, you know, like someone's definitely fucking last night in here, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. Roaches are in every ashtray now, I feel like. Did you I read a story. Dude, Chad gave.
Oh shit. Okay, we need to play a beat or something. Let me see if I can find something. It says Into Space. Shout out to Chad Cave.
It's actually not too bad.
Do a freestyle.
Not gonna happen.
Dude, I wish I could freestyle. That would be so dope. I suck at it.
I think freestyling is just learning how to memorize really well.
Oh, almost all those radio ones are. But
yeah,
you ever see that what's his name? Harry Mack or some shit?
Yeah, somebody like, brought him up the other day.
Yeah, like you give him 3 words. That's what he does. He streams, and then someone will come up into the stream and they'll be like, "Yeah, give me 3 words," and then he'll go on this dope ass 3-minute freestyle and use the 3 words.
Brought him up.
And it's just, and he's phenomenal. He goes on the street and does it too. And it doesn't seem like it's like just memorized shit. It legit seems like he's, you know, because you'll see him stumble and shit. And, but yeah, I think what's his name? Is it Harry Mack? I think it's Harry Mack.
I'm going to a video that we got sent. Hold on. Just got to find it. Chad, remind me where you put it. I think he put it in the.
It's just a bunch of dick pics.
Live chat. I don't know. Let me see here. Yeah, Harry Mack, I think is what his name is, right? Sounds like a fucking crazy name.
Oh shit. Let us know what strain you're smoking.
By the way, you guys, if you want to call in, the Discord call-in live is open. So there's a link below to the call-in if you guys want to call in. Everett.
Oh shit, I didn't know that was playing. Word. Oh, I wanted to show it. This is pretty funny, dude. Hang on. Actually, I'll show it in the second hour. Should we get into the UFO stuff?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it to it.
Motherfucker. This is the UFO report with Bryan McClay.
So the big news is what got dropped today, the Joe Rogan Experience episode with Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp. And if you haven't heard it or watched it yet, go watch it.
It's awesome.
And join us on realizing how much of a G George Knapp is.
You know, man, I have to be honest. Like, you know, we've been talking about the hearings and all that stuff, and just like I said, part of me just felt like there's just some type of bullshit and fuckery going on, you know. But an hour and a half into this podcast, and you see how all of the pieces actually came together, it seems like less orchestrated. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And it
feels like how somebody can fuck it up.
Made me more of a believer, to be honest with you, because I got to see just like all the backstory, just how it kind of all came together, you know, and just it was pretty fast.
Dude, there was Jeremy Corbell dropped some nuggets in there, bro. Like he dropped some great little nuggets of things. Like, I mean,
I'll tell you my favorite one.
What?
So I think Joe asked him, you know, where was like Lazar and everybody getting these crafts from, and you know, you just assume from crashes, right? But
yeah,
George Knapp straight up said archaeological finds or possibly gifts, you know, as if like you were just to, you know, say throw a cell phone in like a chimpanzee exhibit or something and see what they do with it or whatever, you know. I was like, holy shit, like, and it kind of goes back just to, you know, thinking about all the crazy shit they're finding, probably like in the pyramids or wherever the fuck, just crazy UFO shit and reverse engineering them.
Yeah, like the Vatican.
The Vatican shit,
The Vatican ruled the world for, you know, almost 1,000 years, and you know, like in some way or another, that area did. And it's very interesting to know that, you know, we've been digging and finding things for centuries now. So anyways, that was a good one. There was another good one where they were talking about the video of that UFO going into the ocean. And Jeremy Corbell goes, you know, they're looking at the video and they're watching it. And Jeremy Corbell's like, and I know they went looking for that ship, the crash of that ship with a submarine. He goes, I know that. And I was like, oh shit.
He was saying shit like the whole show, especially like when he was talking about the people that come to him and they're like, these people don't even want to be famous or anything like that. They just want it out there and they want me to know. So he's definitely privy to all kinds of crazy shit, you know? And I was like,
I would say the Vatican started their reign around what, like 500 AD or something. So ever since 500 AD, that's how many centuries the Vatican has been ruling the world, basically, up until what, maybe 100 years ago. And then even before that, think about all the Roman shit that, you know, the Romans ruled the world. So did they bring shit back to Rome? Did they find anything?
That the Romans never went away.
There you go. Yeah.
But also, as far as the Vatican and, you know, in Italy, that crash in I think it was the 30s or 40s that they supposedly hit away or whatever.
That's the one we know about. So
yeah, the one we know about.
The one we know about is that Grush talked about, right?
Yeah. We'll
that
play some
Grush
Harry
talked
Mack
about.
after the UFO report for sure.
Yeah, fucking A. Yeah, we'll definitely put that up. The Grush hearings and just the Grush interview and everything about Grush is still kind of coming out little by little, even more. But one of the best things that he talked about was the fact that the Vatican had a ship that they got from Mussolini. Mussolini found a ship during World War in the 30s, in the 20s, late 20s or the 30s, I guess, probably the 30s. And he held it. And then after the war, the Vatican, or during the war, the Vatican let the United States know about it. And the United States went in and grabbed it. So, I mean, how many times has that happened with China? China's a big part of the land masses here, and they have, been digging as long as we have, so
We have no idea
and
what they have, or
anymore. We don't, well, other than maybe like third world countries that we've helped, like maybe like Peru and Brazil and Mexico. That's why, the James Fox thing with Brazil, where James Fox came out and said, I need to know any of the Americans that worked on the transfer of the Varginha, Brazil case artifacts, whether it was the bodies, crash retrieval, anybody that was part of the crash retrieval team. There was a crash retrieval done for that. They brought it over into the United States. We need some United States people to come out that worked on that. Some if you were driving it, right? If your dad worked in the military.
Well, do you think any of them did?
I don't, that's the big part of this that they talked about. There's at least 2 more big whistleblowers in the rumor mill right now that are getting ready to come out.
I think the other cool part for me that convinced me a little bit more is just how much they had Grush's back, and they're like, no, that he's legit, and they're, they went more in depth in his credentials and things like that. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They had Grush's back like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. They look bad. Everybody that was, part of,
oh, that's just a conspiracy theory with the Roman shit.
Downfall. Totally plotting on his downfall. Just wanting everybody wanting to put out a reason that everybody goes, oh, we're not going to think about him anymore. And it didn't work, man. It blew up in their face big time.
And then also how they said the government was pretty much like, we're not doing hearings anymore. Fuck that shit. We're done. They're not going to happen anymore. We can't do this anymore. So,
which is weird, bro. Right? There was a lot of congressmen in those skiff sessions.
By them saying that made this last hearing to me just even more monumental. Like, holy shit. Like, wow, that really was peak. Like, and then you also hear it from George Knapp's side, who's like, I never thought he's old as fuck. He's like, I never thought I would see this in my life. He came out with the fucking Lazar shit in 89,
Yeah. Did you see the episode they put out of Weaponized? I mean, the episode they put out of Weaponized. Oh, bro. They put a Weaponized episode out about John Lear that was so good. Dude, it was so good, bro.
He brought up John Lear. I know they brought up John Lear today. It was cool.
Yeah. I love me some John Lear. John Lear is the original OG in this UFO thing. He's the one that put the pieces together for all this to happen, right? He got introduced to Bob Lazar by a real estate friend, right? Before Bob Lazar even knew about UFO, even he used to make fun of John Lear because John Lear believed in UFOs, right? And then John Lear, I guess, is somehow instrumental in getting him the job at S4 and everything. And then boom, next thing George Knapp had been interviewing John Lear at that point, since the late 80s.
Do you have any clips from the Rogan today, or that you could play just really quick? Or
I'll bring it up. Yeah. I always go to Twitter and I'm like,
what are we supposed? Are we supposed to still call it Twitter, or is it X, or what is it? It's called X, but you go to twitter.com.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's my problem. Like what the hell? That's I go there. All right, here we go. Here's one.
squadron has been seeing these things. You've had both on your podcast. But Grush stood up there and he was very careful with his words. And I want people to know why. If you look at that setting, you're going to see right behind him was a guy named Chuck McCullough. Chuck McCullough is the former intelligence community inspector general. So like the cops of the intelligence community. And he was right behind David Grush, who is his client. So he's representing David Grush because David Grush put a whistleblower complaint. And look at those two handsome guys right there.
So we get to find out who the mysterious guy behind Grush is finally in this. So, and like you said, how monumental that moment is now. And there's Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp sitting right behind him.
He was like, yeah, and there was no one sitting next to me because, like, I don't know, maybe it's because I say wild shit. Like, just no one wanted to sit by him. That's why it's empty. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude,
he's pretty self-aware, you know what I mean? And he understands, like, you know, because even Rogan was skeptical in the beginning, and he's like, yeah, I understand that, you know, but then he really, I don't know, he comes as really sincere. Where so it's like, for example, when I hear like Linda Moulton Howe, for example, it just sounds wacky for some reason to me. But when I don't know if Jeremy presents himself better, or he's well spoken. He just has so much knowledge, you know.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that he just kind of fell into it, you know. That's the
because I assume he was like a filmmaker, right? And then he just did that Lazar doc, and then just probably got obsessed with the knowledge of it, and I think it's cool, the evolution from when he first was on Rogan with Lazar. He was like, he kind of got shit on for interrupting that episode the entire time, to now like he has like a really good relationship with Rogan, and he's kind of the UFO guy now.
That was the other interesting thing, where like watching Rogan
she's fucking nuts.
Rogan, like watching Rogan be like, you could tell even Rogan was like, all right, tell me about this, tell me about that. And I don't think I think Rogan probably believes a little bit more now.
Yeah, definitely. What was up with this shirt? I never seen him wear such a nice shirt.
Yeah,
he's always wearing a t-shirt.
And I thought that as soon as they got on there, that it was going to be like just Rogan just talking shit, you know.
Really?
Well, not necessarily talking shit, but like, what the hell? Being like, not like talking shit, but being like very what's the word, like skeptical.
Skeptical, yeah.
His
first question was, you know, is any of this bullshit? You got right to the point.
Yeah. Yep. It was very good, man. Them talking about Lazar was great, because you got the whole history of Lazar again. You got a couple great little things, like when they said about Lazar. Here's the part that really got me like geeking out, getting flashbacks to Art Bell and, you know, the 90s, Coast to Coast, you know, being a kid, is when they brought up that they told Bob Lazar some crazy shit there, and Bob doesn't want to talk about the crazy shit. Oh, we just had somebody jump in the live chat. What up, Brad? So they had Bob Lazar at S4 when he was working on the stuff, and they told him some really crazy shit, and he will not bring it up, the crazy shit, because he will only bring up the stuff that he can verify, because he doesn't want to talk about the stuff that they told him, because he doesn't know if they were just fucking with them or what. He doesn't, because some of it's out there. And one of the things that they talked about, that they told Bob Lazar, is why the aliens fuck with us, or why they, you know, are so enamored with us, is because we're containers of souls. We're soul containers. And there's something important about our souls. And what, like, either they're there to harvest it, or they're there to take care of it, or to, you know, something, you know what I mean? Like, if you're the glass is half empty guy, you know, if your glass is half full guy, you're like, okay, they're there to to be like soul guiders, right? That's what their mission is.
You know,
John Lear said that all the time.
Before I forget, another crazy part that blew my mind was it a an Air Force book?
Yes.
Chapter that was taking out
From the 50s,
about
yeah.
from the 50s about just UFOs in general, and just pretty much them being interdimensional and all kinds of crazy shit. And George Knapp said he actually has that book with the chapter in it, the OG book. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
And
There
it
is some
actually says,
very interesting.
I think it was actually in the 60s, and by then, in that book, in that chapter, it already said that they had like 50,000 UFO sightings on record, and it's like,
30,
holy
yeah,
shit.
30,000. 33,000, I think.
But dude, you know how
crazy.
badass it would be to get that book?
Oh yeah, an original copy.
Yeah, that'd be a dope book to have, dude.
We should search for it, bro.
Yeah,
Bet you might be able to find it.
Google it.
Yeah, I'll have to find out what it is.
It's the Air Force
thing
60s UFO book. I'll look it up.
There was also another thing they talked about that I was going to bring up, and I just spaced on because I'm super stoned.
I don't know what happened to my fucking. I had a bunch of UFO videos. I don't know where the fuck I saved them.
Oh yeah, I gotta bring up my. That's the other thing. Oh, there we go.
Because I just.
All right, so I still want to talk about. Oh, this is a crazy. I got some crazy other UFO shit I want to show you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. A couple of things before we get in, because we're gonna get back into the Peru stuff, which is amazing. We'll get into that here in a couple minutes. But there was some interesting stuff I saw on Twitter this week, and one of them was this snippet from a show from Tom Thompson, I guess is the guy's name. Cortex Zero on YouTube. He had Representative Tim Burchett, one of the congressmen who's been, in all these hearings and been part of all this. And they were asking him questions. And listen to this question that he asked him. And this is kind of crazy.
Well, as much as I agree with that, there is obviously a particular aspect of this whole situation and phenomenon that, as many of us in the community are aware of, I know people personally that this affects. So this question it's personal to me for many different reasons. It's personal to a lot of us. But if Congress were to find out that abductions were taking place, whether an agreement has been made between humans and some intelligent civilization,
Bro, he's asking a congressman this right now. This is amazing.
Guy, whatever it may be. What or how could Congress handle that type of thing? Like, what steps would the United States government take in basically expressing to their citizens that we are in a situation where people are being removed for some reason, that reason aside, and there's nothing that we can do to stop that?
Well, I'd volunteer about 350 people for that process if I had that if I was able to do that. But I don't know. I've never had that question asked.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've talked to abductees before too, and like I said, I just, as a congressman, all I want.
Goddamn Twitter, dude.
That's the dude from the hearings, right?
Yep.
As much as I agree.
Is it safe to say though that you would take it as serious, if not more
if
serious?
somebody brought me undeniable proof that was going on, you're dead gum right over 100%. That's why I don't knock people for their.
That's crazy to me, bro. That's so, like, we have come so far in such a short period of time. 2017, I think, is that is when I'm going to say this.
Are you stoned or lagging? Okay.
2017, I think that, like, is when this started. This, talking about the reality actually happening. Tom DeLonge, right, started in 2017. These guys in the past have been on the right trail forever, but it just took this one little thing to happen, and boom, here we are. We have a congressman being asked the abduction question, which has always been the biggest thing in UFO, that was like the two main reasons that we're never going to be told about UFOs was always religion, right? And make the world go crazy. And if the abductions are real and the stories are real, that the government knows about it, and even if they just know about it and they haven't said anything about it, nobody's going to trust their
You
mean,
mean like
ever
besides
again.
that like treaties bullshit? Like even if they just know
Even-
about it?
even-
Yeah.
Take those and throw those out. Like even if the government just knows that abductions are happening and are not letting the public know about it, that's a problem, because they're supposed to protect the citizens, right? The military is supposed to protect the citizen. Like that's a fucking big problem, dude. And then you throw in all the other stuff. You know, if they made a deal, like if all that comes out, holy shit, bro. I'm not saying it is, but that's the scary part. So we literally had a congressman saying, "Yeah, I've talked to people, and if I get undeniable proof that it's true, I'm definitely gonna do something about it." You know?
Well, they were saying some other wild shit today too on Rogan, where it's crazy shit. Like they're even kind of the shadow government, and they're walking among us and creating all the endless wars that we're in and all that shit. They were saying all that shit today, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you said you had something on the Peru thing?
Yeah, I do.
'Cause I have
Before
something
the
on it
Peru
too.
thing. Okay, before the Peru thing, this is a real cool thing I wanted to show you. This is something that I thought that's really awesome too. So this is Project Unity. It's a Twitter site or Twitter account, and they put this up. Filmed in 1998 by a British man called Rod Dickinson, verified as authentic footage by Academy Award-winning visual effects supervisor Bill George. Is this one of the best videos of a flying saucer ever recorded? So I figured we'd just take a look at it.
I was driving straight towards. I carried on driving for about a minute, and then I realised that this wasn't like an ordinary plane or a helicopter or whatever.
You got to move your mixing board, dog.
Oh,
I
sorry.
suppose it could be something extraterrestrial.
I'm stoned.
That this wasn't like an ordinary plane or a helicopter.
Damn, 98 footage sucked.
I suppose it could be something extraterrestrial. I mean, it would be just really arrogant to think that we were completely alone in the universe. But at the same time, you know, I only filmed and saw what I saw.
I can't believe that's what we were rocking in 1998, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Still
right?
like clicks home camera as fuck.
So they're probably saying that like these are the best footage because they were before the time when you could easily fake something, right? I mean, that's what they gotta be saying.
But still people were in the 90s, especially then.
Yeah.
That's what sucks, dude, is just people making fake shit, you know? But
yeah,
at the same time, people can shoot 4K. I have 8K on my phone, and I would love to see a UFO. I don't know what to say. I would be able to catch it, but I guess it's hard when they're flying by real fast.
Do you want to see one of the videos of the Peruvian villagers chasing some aliens that they think are aliens?
Wait, say that one more time. Do I want to see a video of aliens chasing aliens? Yeah.
Of Peruvian villagers chasing some aliens, some supposed aliens.
Yeah.
You don't see anything in here, but this is one of the
course.
videos that.
Oh God.
This is one of the videos from Peru when the villagers saw one of the things, and they were all going after, the men in the village were all going after it to try and shoot it. So here we go. Hold on one second. All right, here we go.
What if he's just telling him like he has to poop real bad and we just don't know?
That's a great point. It's a great point.
So they're walking towards aliens.
They're trying to find. Yeah, there's these things flying in the air. You'll see them here. I think he points up and you'll see it. It's a very small light. But he's with all the men in the village, and they all got shotguns and small rifle, small. They call him the Pelacara.
That's the worst footage of all
See?
time.
Yeah, white lights are sighted in the air.
She got stars
right there. No, you can see it. See, and they're all going crazy.
They're just all fucking drunk.
Or they could be like a hunting expedition. Who knows? And they're seeing a monkey or something. I don't know.
Didn't a bird fly off? Yeah, look at it. They don't know. They're all wasted. What the fuck? Oh Lord.
Now going nuts, man.
They're probably like hunting for pigs.
Well, this is there's been a couple of videos that have come out now. I remember when we were first talking about the story, you asked to see some of the videos they were talking about. So these are some of the videos that came out. Here's another one. This is one of the town meetings, and all the males are there with their shotguns because they're going to go out and find this thing, right? So here we go. It says the floating luminous beings were also spotted at indigenous Buena Vista community at Arabella River in Peru, Loreto. Goddamn freaking Twitter. I hate Twitter. I hate that they do that.
You mean X?
Yeah, X. Fix that. On the border with Ecuador. This meeting happened August 21st when the surveillance group was explaining the situation to the people.
Entonces, que él viste el pelo acá.
So let me read this for people that are just listening, what he's saying. Let's see what they say about the Pelacara. I pointed to it like this, and he's pointing. I see a person, and I see a person who shines. Does it shine? Somebody asked. Yes, it shines. Shines from here to here, and he's pointing on his body. When you light it, it shines. Here, they are all family fathers with shotguns to see what decision they will take due to the situation at the Buena Vista Community Club. To see what we need to do, mainly students and fathers.
That's what I'm, yeah.
So the community as a whole is going out to figure out what's going on. So,
well, you know how I like to play
devil's advocate.
Yeah, I just stumbled upon this video that I just wanted to share, just to entertain the other ideas that are floating around there. I'm not saying I believe this. I'm just sharing it, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you know the CIA staged alien abductions around the world for psychological warfare? They did this in 2 major countries such as Brazil and Argentina. And what's crazy is they literally dressed agents up like aliens and flew crafts around that were designed to look like UFOs. This was all proven from CIA documents released from a FOIA request. And it has radical implications on the UFO community. For example, the alien attack that happened to the Peru village could have potentially been CIA involvement. And what's crazy is the attacks happened at the same time U.S. military had training only a few hours away. Maybe the incidents are tied together, or maybe they're not. My point is the CIA is muddying the waters, and it's unacceptable. Let's see what Dr. Greer has to say about this.
Aside from being a crime in any jurisdiction anywhere on the planet, and a crime against humanity, it's creating this false flag psychology. The preparation, because people are brainwashed thinking the aliens are mutilating and the aliens are abducting us. They have no need to.
So here's what I will say. I don't
By the way,
doubt
this
it.
this is pretty much an X-Files episode.
Yeah. So I don't doubt it because they've done it before. Look what they did to Richard Doty. I mean, they made him go crazy thinking he was, hearing UFOs when he was hearing, top secret satellites, and they made him go crazy. So, and there's other crazy stories about disinformation and my labs, military abductions, military-based abductions. So, but here's what what that does to me? With that information and this information, it just makes me think even more that the X-Files is really fucking happening, dude. Like there is this.
Oh, I feel like the X-Files could have been those early breadcrumbs,
Yeah.
There's a
Like
lot of actually X-Files episodes that are coming to life right now.
Yeah.
And the thing is with me is as much as I want it to be an alien attack or whatever in Peru, and I, that's the version I want to believe, I could believe this just as much.
Yeah.
Because I'm convinced almost everything's a CIA psyop nowadays, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, do you think that's just getting older and you're just so weary about everything now? You're like weary about everything. You second guess, question
I think it
everything
was
now
just
as you're older.
all the COVID bullshit, and then just new information just coming out, and then plus like a lot of these CIA documents being released and shit, and you just realize like, holy shit, everything is just like the world's a play, and it feels like everything's orchestrated. Like when
Yeah,
you find
I
out
agree.
Manson was part of like the what was that LSD test that they did in San Francisco?
Yeah. I forget.
You know what I'm talking about?
No. Let me
The
look it up.
CIA, when they gave LSD to everybody in San Francisco, and Manson was part of it, and they were like testing it on people and shit. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah, hold on.
Can't
Operation
remember.
Midnight.
No, not Operation Midnight.
Operation Midnight Climax?
No.
That's when they gave
MK Ultra.
MK Ultra.
When you
Okay.
find out like Manson's part of all of that, and it's just like fuck.
That's interesting. Yeah, they also ran a in Operation Midnight Climax. They ran
What is the Midnight one? I don't even know that one.
They ran a sex house in San Francisco, like a whorehouse, and then they just dosed all the males. That they had all the prostitutes dosing all the males with LSD to see how they react.
So if they were doing that then, what kind of crazy ass shit do you think they're fucking doing now?
That's what I mean.
Everything's
Underground
just a big mind fuck.
bases, right? Deep underground bases, tunneling systems, like a lot of this
Well,
stuff.
not just that.
I know
I'm
we're two stoners
I'm
talking
about like
about
the manipulation of like the internet and ideas and our thoughts and the division and all that shit, dude.
Look at what we started the show with the AI fucking, video game bullshit that's getting ready to happen, monitoring. So it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know if this is. I'm gonna take a look here before I at the comments before I show this, but
like I'm even convinced the music I grew up on was orchestrated. Like you think all these bands are picked to make it and shit,
This was
I just get way too stoned too much, that's all.
Yeah, this was posted somewhere, and I don't know what this is, but they said that when they posted, they said this is when shown to the Peruvian victims. This is what some of the Peruvian people say. They kind of the same thing they see. I don't know how true that is. That post is, but that would be pretty interesting if that was the case.
That's just like a recreation photo, or
it says here, given the latest update from Laredo and Peru, seems like this image might be another developing facet that some of the phenomena is of what this phenomena manifesting in Peru is. Couple things that come to mind. Grant Cameron's theory of wow, because that's another thing. There is this deep subconscious, there's more than life thing that has always been like an underlying issue within the alien UFO contactee world, right? Most of the contactees that get talked to, talk about how, like there's this recycling of souls, like what is that called? I'm stoned and I'm forgetting, like when you start over as like a different being, the Buddha, that Buddha thinks about.
Yeah, like recreation.
Yeah. So that there's this deep underlying thing going there.
Reincarnation. I mean, sorry.
Reincarnation. Yeah, reincarnation. Jesus, we're stoned. I'm stoned. That's for sure. There's that theory of wow, and that theory of like there's this something amazing behind it, right? Whether it's good or bad, it's amazing.
I
And
think
it's
you
also
get that with
scary at the
fucking
same time.
DMT.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
I feel like they're talking to aliens through DMT IV drips.
Well, speaking of that,
Like they're probably
here's
tapped
a great
into it, so into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here's a great video of
Or
like,
just really quick, the Hadron Collider. I mean, that motherfuckers probably open up portals and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah. So one of the OG CIA guys that came out to talk, that then started first talking underground to people about hearing, and having things happen, was this ex-CIA guy named Jim Semivan. And Jim Semivan says that him and his wife got abducted, right? And he was high up in the CIA. So, but he was on a podcast the other day. Check this out.
Didn't you play this last week?
No, I didn't play this last week.
Oh,
hold on. What?
I think so. But you can play it again. That's all good.
I don't think so. It came out August 26th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. He just looks familiar.
Yeah.
And I got a hold of Leslie and I said, it's not about $22 million and the Pentagon has a UFO program. It's about there's an entity out there. There's some kind of non-human intelligence that's living with us on this fucking planet. I'm sorry. I'm getting all wound up. That's the story. And she said they wouldn't let me run it like that.
So what he's talking about there is the initial UFO story that came out from Ralph Blumenthal and Leslie Keane about David Grush, and even before that, dude, Belanzia always calls me when we're on this show. And I
remember I picked it up once on her.
Yeah.
Hey, just really quick, look what book he has up
Hey, bro,
above
I'll
his.
call you back.
Look what book he has above his left shoulder. It's blue.
DMT. Yep.
This mother gets down.
Yeah.
And it's still very, very difficult. So I give the New York Times a lot of credit for running this story, but for missing the big point. We're not alone, and we never have been alone. And I think that's what Chris Mellon got across when he got the Navy. And again, the Navy is a very, very small part of this. The Navy is just this.
Oh, another amazing thing that happened in the story about with or the Joe Rogan episode.
Rogan one is the war shit.
When Jeremy Corbell is talking to the government, and Jeremy Corbell is giving the government videos from military operations, and the government says to him, "Where'd you get these? We don't have these." That's crazy.
Was it because they're shooting it off their phone?
I don't know.
I think it's crazy.
He gave them three different
military using on you're like, what the fuck? They're just shooting missiles and shit. You're like, are you allowed to do that?
He gave them 3 different optics from 3 different types of
equipment.
Yeah. And they were like, where did you get this? Where did this come from? We don't even have this. And he's like, in Joe Rogan, he's like, that's a problem. He's like, what the hell? That's crazy. That's nuts.
I have a real or fake to show really quick, because it kind of goes into them on the Rogan earlier today talking about how they always show up in war, and how like when they're at war, you'll know if like it's a UFO or not if you see the enemy shooting at it, and then whether you're going to shoot it down or not, and if it has a payload and all that crazy shit. Remember that? Did you listen to that?
Yeah.
But this is a real or fake. A UFO caught over another war zone.
All right, so here we have some more war zone footage, and lo and behold, UFO. Now, it is heavily reported that there's lots of UFO activity in war zones, and nobody knows exactly why. And this is Ukraine.
So mad at me for saying publicly on the news.
Can you play that again?
Yeah, I'll just pause it on the. That looks actually fake as fuck. I don't know why the comments aren't loading, but it's right there.
Footage, and lo and behold, UFO. Now, it is heavily reported that there's lots of UFO activity.
You see it?
Yeah, it could just be a drone.
Yeah,
There's tons of drones being used
Yeah,
in
no shit.
Ukraine. Tons of drones being used in Ukraine.
Probably like fucking the baddest drones ever.
Yeah. Yeah. This is kind of cool. Check this out. This is 1974 John Lennon talking about his UFO sighting.
Oh yeah.
Here, up there, I saw a UFO, and it went down the river, turned right at the United Nations, turned left, and then down the river. It wasn't a helicopter, and it wasn't a balloon, and it was so near.
And it looked what, sort of round, white,
just
luminescent, and silent.
Silent, and it looked dark, like black or gray in the middle, and had white lights, just looked like light bulbs, you know? Just going off, on, off, on, off, on, blink, 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 round the bottom, and on top was a red line. Here,
Crazy,
up there,
dude.
I saw a UFO.
No, thought that was fun to watch.
Yeah. Anything with John Lennon.
Old school
dope.
Beatles shit.
I wish they would release the other like 50 plus hours from that Beatle doc.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. There was another thing I was going to show you.
I thought I had another UFO thing, but
So, have you seen what the Starlink looks like when it's around the planet?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Dude, this is what the mesh system of Starlink will look like when they're all deployed.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So everyone will have dope internet?
And there'll be a lot more UFO sightings, I imagine.
Yeah, wouldn't you think Elon would have a bunch of shit?
Yes. I don't think
He acts like they
Man,
don't. He's like, I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's into it, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe
like
because
the government was like, you could do this shit, but if you shut the fuck up about aliens.
That's it. Yep, because we're gonna put cameras on every single one of them.
Yeah. If you say anything
You
about
know?
aliens, you're done.
Yep.
Biden's already suing his
kill him.
ass. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, the Biden administration is suing. I think it was like SpaceX or something like that for not hiring employees out of the United States, but like part of like the rules of them being allowed to do everything is they could only hire people from the United States, so it didn't make any sense. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that it was funny. What Luke from We Are Change, he's one of the few guys that I think is just funny out there. I enjoy watching him sometimes, but he put out a post about fucking what's his name freezing up. What do you think about him freezing up again, dude?
Dude, these motherfuckers need term limits, man. This is ridiculous. What the fuck?
Yeah,
All these dude, there's another lady who has her daughter that like makes all the decisions for her, but she still has her seat and shit. You know what I mean? I saw another lady walking down and they were asking her about Mitch. Like, what do you think of Mitch? And she was like she looked like she was having a seizure. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You need age limits, yeah.
Age limits and term limits, because these motherfuckers, they get in there and they're lifers and they just manipulate everything, and they have all those insider trading shit and they just make bank off of it. And get these motherfuckers out of there. Did you play it?
Why?
Watch this shit. This is fucking craziness. What the fuck? Like, rewind it. Because they're asking, this is the funniest, this is ironic. They're like, are you gonna run again? He's like, what?
I thought it was the same question that they asked him when. Was it the same question they asked him when he did it the first time?
I don't know, but watch.
Running for re-election in 2026.
What the hell,
Did
dude?
you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2020?
I think he's shitting himself, dude. He's got a diaper
and-
on, bro. He's just
And she
like,
says, "Are you okay, Senator?" And he's like, "Yes." And she lets him go. I would have been like, "Okay, thank you, everybody. We're gonna cut this." Like, why would you even let him continue?
She's checking his poopy diaper. She's like, "Yep, it's wet. All right, we got to get him out of here. We got to go change it." This motherfucker's like, "Fuck."
This guy is.
He probably
should
shits
have been out
himself
of.
like 3 times a day.
I almost feel like we need to go back to like how it used to be, where like it was part of a thing that you did and you served and you were gone. You know, it was just like, and there has to be. I feel like there also has to be age limits. I don't want these old dudes who are still stuck in, you know, either they've lost their mind or they're stuck in the Stone Ages. I don't want them to be in politicians anymore. You know, it's like, what the hell is going on, dude? Look at that. He freezes up twice.
Did you see he did a speech in Texas, I think it was, or somewhere, and they were just getting booed to all hell, and he just was doing the speech, and everyone was just booing the fuck out of him. It's like, what the hell?
Jesus, man. This was very interesting
I'm
that I
just
saw too.
stating facts.
Yeah, this was very interesting too that I saw. That's sad, and that made me think. You know, you were talking about the government and the CIA stuff, and made me just think, what the fuck is going on? This?
Oh, the Hawaii shit?
Money come in.
You know, I saw this is
Never had
nuts.
anybody call me back. I didn't have anything. I have no idea. I lost my house. I lost my car. I lost my animals. I mean, come on, man. We're not getting anything. Till today, I still didn't get my meds. I cannot get my meds yet. My medicine was all burnt in my house. My rent money was all burnt in my house. I have
That's
no
fucked.
money anymore. I think Joe Biden
They're gonna get 700.
get
Yeah.
back on the fucking plane and go home. That's what I think. The $700 compared to all the millions he's giving to Ukraine. Why? We need it. That's why we don't understand why. We're citizens and we cannot get money. But
That shit.
I am an old dude who shits himself. I actually shit myself.
He's wearing a
once
diaper right now.
every time before halftime is when I have to change my diaper out.
Yeah.
You ever see me going like this? That's a pee. But if I'm like this, that's a poop.
A little kid.
When was the last time like you like shit your pants or farted? Honestly.
I think
Swear to
probably. I think probably like 7 years ago. It was I was coming home from work and I had to shit really bad and I was sick at the same time. And I couldn't hold it, dude. I was just like, fuck it.
What? You just said fuck it?
And shit, yeah.
Like in your car?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Is it halftime or you got more shit?
It's halftime.
I just wanted to mention really quick, kind of goes with the UFO report, but I could be wrong about this, but it's today the last blue moon. Did you see that?
Yeah. And not the last blue moon. It's the second blue moon in the month, and it's a rare blue moon. You can also see Saturn.
I mean, that's what I
Saturn
meant.
is
The
really
last one
close.
of the month until like I think
Yeah.
2037.
Yeah.
So go outside
And
and check out the moon.
yeah, and Saturn is really close. You'll see Saturn right next to the moon. And if you
Oh,
have
nice.
binoculars, you'll be able to see the rings of Saturn if you look up at it with really
One of
good
my
binoculars.
life goals is to get like a really dope telescope. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Again, let us know what strain you are smoking. Let us know if it's a sativa, an indica, maybe a hybrid. We love funny strain names and shit like that. We are going to, I guess, go to halftime where we just play our sponsor.
videos.
By the way, we are sponsored by Manscaped. You can use promo code Bogcast for 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. That's promo code Bogcast for 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. So we're going to just play this video. It's like an ad, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes. Quick piss break, halftime, and then second half we'll just bullshit, get more stoned, and play funny and fucked up videos. So we'll see you in a bit.
Peace.
Summertime's coming up, and you know what that means.
A stinkier ball sack is on the way.
And if you're like McClay, not only do they stink, but you probably have been growing them out since November. But they deserve better.
And we're here to help.
The Performance Package 4.0 has arrived, and oh man, is it a game changer. Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. You get the Weed Whacker Airy Nose Trimmer, the Crop Reviver Ball Deodorant, the Crop Preserver, the Boxers. You even get a traveling bag.
So get 20% off and free shipping with promo code Bogcast at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with promo code Bogcast. Trust me, your balls will thank you.
When they finally pulled the driver's body from the twisted, burning wreck, it looked like this.
Dumb.
Stupid.
Crazy. Dangerous.
Stinks. In one word, would I use dope? Nope.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What's up, boggers? I just want to say really quick, if anyone is in Arizona next week, The Sound Guy, a film I had worked on for the past few years, is in the Jerome Film Festival. We're actually playing on Sunday, I think at like, was it 12 or let me see really quick. But if anybody wants to get out of the Phoenix heat and make a quick trip and check out The Sound Guy, this will be the Arizona premiere. Where the fuck? Oh, 12:15 p.m. So plays under the Arizona Narrative Shorts. The Jerome Film Festival is voted one of the 25th most fun festivals in the country or some shit like that. It has like a beer fest. They like show films on a train, all kinds of crazy shit. So let me know and I can get you some passes on a discount and shit.
So this is what I just grabbed. This is called Banana Jelly. Let me see if I can get this.
It's not really focusing.
Focus. There we go. Look at that.
Nice. Whoa.
Yeah. Beautiful, dude. So we're gonna roll this up into one of these king palm things. Labor Day weekend too.
Is it?
Isn't it Labor Day weekend, or was that last weekend? What?
No,
this
you're right.
weekend?
It's probably that. It is that because no. Yeah, it's probably this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
usually the
come-
4th. This is the 7th through 10th. I guess I just saw a video where Maynard has a new winery opening in Cottonwood.
Really?
In October. It looks pretty badass.
That's interesting.
Yeah, let me play it really quick, this video. I think it would be dope. Maynard lives in Jerome. If he actually supported the Jerome Film Festival and it's like
showed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just check out the sound guy, dude.
Yeah, that would be stoked. That would
Wish
be
I could
awesome.
fucking email him.
Yeah.
Ads within ads.
Yeah.
Look how badass this place looks, dude. I don't drink wine or anything, but our Airbnb is actually in Cottonwood, which is like 5-10 minutes from Jerome.
Wow. Wow.
Whoa. That was pretty bad.
That is badass. Wow. That's sick, dude. Is that like a restaurant too or something?
Probably all of it, dude. You probably like wine tasting and all that bullshit. Look at that, dude.
That's badass. That's cool. That's like the third one he has in the state, right?
I don't know. I know
He
he
has
has
one
a
in-
restaurant in Cottonwood, or I think.
Yeah. And then he started with the first wineries were in Tucson, right? Or in the Verde Mountains or in that
I think
area.
he always
right?
did it in Jerome, didn't he?
No, I mean, he not initially.
Oh,
not
I didn't
the
know. I didn't know that.
winery. I thought it was in like Casa Grande or Tucson where he initially did it.
I thought it was always Cottonwood, Jerome, because they're like right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he lives in Jerome and shit.
Yeah.
I like
How
what
often do you think he's there
Rich was
now?
saying.
Probably a lot.
Rich was saying that he might be rolling into the theater with the mayor of Jerome because he's friends with her. She's like a pelvic fan.
Oh no crap, dude.
And then he's like, yeah, dude, the whole town's full of losers like us. I was like, that's perfect, bro. That's our demographic.
Oh man. That's awesome.
Oh shit.
So what do you have any thoughts on after this final festival, what the next plan is?
Yeah, I think I haven't locked the date in yet, but I'm tossing the idea of October 13th because it's Friday the 13th. And so my mom actually passed on Friday the 13th, so it's always been a shitty day. But we also got Fabius on Friday the 13th to try to make it a positive day, you know? So I thought I'd just make it a double positive, and it's just a date everyone remember, you know, just online on the website for rent, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then make about 100 DVDs or so, sell those. And then I think we're going to try to do a show, a blues bar, where, you know, everyone pays, watches it, sell posters and shit. And then the screen is actually like on a stage where bands play. The screen goes up, and then, you know, it'd be dope if Bobby Butt Rock played, you know, his song and shit.
That would be sick.
So I'm trying to work on all that shit with Rich right now.
That's awesome.
But
I know there's a lot of people out there that want to see it, that watch this show. So hopefully,
yeah, it'll be available in October finally.
That'll be sick.
We're fucking done with this film festival stuff finally.
Yeah, man, that's kind of sounds like more of a pain in the ass than it does help.
Depends on what festival. Yeah, you just have to know what festivals you're submitting to, because there's so many just bullshit fake ones. There's no standard to so for example, the one thing that drives me nuts is like festivals won't have the same entry rules, you know. So like the major festivals, they'll define a short film as 50 minutes or less, right? And the sound guy's 31 minutes. Well, then there's other film festivals. I don't want to call them out or anything, but then they'll just be like, oh, 30 minutes or less, like as a short film. It's like, what the fuck? And then they'll just use like 2 judges, when like the bigger festivals, they'll have at least like a panel of like 10 to 12, you know what I mean? So it's more. So like you think you're submitting to this major festival, and then it's only like 2 wook ass judges. You're like, oh, those 2 motherfuckers aren't gonna like this. You know what I mean? I already know. So it's like you don't know who's judging it and shit. It sucks. Will there ever be a Bogfest? I think the Bogfest was the first Halo tournament I did.
Yeah.
In my house.
Yeah.
We called it Bogfest, and it was like fucking 60 plus Halo nerds in my house during Halo Combat Evolved. It's when I actually learned where the breaker was in the house that we lived in, because I had set up multi-strips, you know, and all the different outlets throughout the house, but everyone started plugging their TV into the one outlet or one multi-strip into the other, and everything was running just off one outlet. So in the very first game, everything fucking shut off. I was like, oh shit. I remember I knew what a breaker was. I was like right around like, what the fuck? Like,
I remember coming over and showing up, and there was like 20 Peter Piper pizzas,
yeah,
a bunch of alcohol.
I think it was a $20 entry. $15 went to the pot, and then $5 went to pizza, because back then you could get a large Little Caesars pizza for $5. So everyone got their own fucking large pizza.
Man,
and pretty much the entire tournament from these Halo pros, Mighty and Cancer, they went undefeated. And then I was actually trying to play in the tournament, which was impossible, because the entire time I'm playing, everyone's coming up to me going, what's the next game type? This and that. So I'm like, motherfucker, I'm trying to play. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just got destroyed.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Pizza. Yeah. All right. Here's what everybody was talking about early in the show. You brought them up. Let's take
yeah. Harry Mack.
Yeah. Let's see here.
That line is 10
You do something. What you be doing?
I'm on here freestyling for people, man. Can I do a freestyle for you guys?
That's the TikToker.
Oh, damn. Yo, can I do a freestyle for you guys?
Give us words. Wait, turn up. No, we gotta give them words.
Give me the most creative, challenging words you can think of.
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. Chronicle.
Afghanistan. All right.
Okay. Revolutionary.
Ambidextrous, chronicle, Afghanistan, and revolutionary. Those are the words? Yep. Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Other artists really need to get their flex up. When it comes to freestyles, yo, I'm next up. I be shining kind of like my man's necklace. Use both sides of my brain, I'm ambidextrous. I'm the freshest type. They can feel the vibes from left to right. Y'all know that I'm the dopest on jams. Ambidextrous, cause I can use both of my hands. Then again, it don't matter if I'm right or left-handed, cause I never write it. I hope you understand it. I provide it right off the tip of the brain. And when I'm spitting for my people, all my shit is insane. I make it happen. I'ma kick a rap verse. Shout to my homie with the necklace and the black shirt, filming on the phone phone, gotta get it on your camera. Your questions, here is the answer. Yeah, I'm about to make it known. When I rhyme, I be entering the crazy zone. Thank you for the words, y'all came up with the good stuff. Shout the homie chilling in the middle with his hood up. I go beyond your flow, going places other rappers wanna go. Do it by myself, no sponsor, bro. I'm delivering the rap chronicles. Your level up, I go beyond it. Matter of fact, I'm about to get you lifted like the chronic. Can't nobody else rock this way. High like the chronic, that's where the Dr. Dre. H-Mac, I'ma put it down. Every time I'm rhyming, they be loving my sound. Can't nobody really do it like me. Went into my psyche. Shout my homie who be rocking Nike. On the zip up, I get props. Whenever I be spitting, they gon' see me on TikTok for hip hop. I'ma put it down for all of y'all. I be cold shivery. This here is the chronicle delivery. Delivering the magazine and the periodical. I got the hottest flow, you know I brought it, bro. I ain't never slipping. Yeah, y'all just be assisting. I'm Michael Jordan, these rappers like Pippen. Think they got my level, homie, they be tripping. I grip the mic and then I'm about to slam the jam from LA to Afghanistan. I'm about to break it down till I find my peace. They put my music in the Middle East, yeah. All my lyrics are gigantic, I'm about to make a panic. They can feel my shit across the whole planet, yeah. Lyrics is what I'm about to push. He was like, yo, he's rapping right now. He said, shush, please be quiet, he's really getting down. I'ma blow your mind with the rhymes that's profound. I be doing me, and y'all know they never doing Harry. When it come to lyrics, all my flows are revolutionary. What I mean to say is when I'm spitting up the brain, I be revolutionary, go against the grain. I'm about to make a change the whole earth. I'm about to blow your mind with the freestyle verse, the beat style, but I wasn't ready to end. H-Mac be the freestyle internet trend. Let's go.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Dude, he has like hundreds of videos. I don't know hundreds, but I feel like I've seen like 100 videos of him doing that.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Who do you think would win in a fight, a praying mantis or a camel spider?
That's a toss up, bro. But I'm gonna go with my boy praying mantis.
All right, chat. What do you think? Praying mantis or camel spider?
Is it a real camel spider or just a sun
one.
spider from Arizona?
Check it out.
That's a saputuloid, isn't it? A saputuloid, isn't it? Yeah, he's gonna get fucked up. Look at the mantis. He's like, but if he gets caught in those jaws, he's out. Goodbye. Got him.
Reverse choke.
Got him. Got him.
Kind of sad, huh?
Yeah. Nobody is there one where if somebody ever finds one where a praying mantis has won, I want to see it.
Man, what a move.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, oh, the praying mantis is going to destroy him. And you're like, whoa, what? What's happening? Yeah. He's got his back.
Yeah. Damn. Wow. That's crazy.
The praying mantis died.
I got something interesting. You know, we talked about the whole Logan Paul.
You know what's crazy about that, dude? You were bringing up that wrestling that one episode, and then we kind of shit on him for a little while. And then literally after that episode, I feel like he's just been taking one L after the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like just one after the other. And every time he tries, unless someone can show me something, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like he is getting Dylan Dennis. They posted his impressions or whatever. He's gotten over 2 billion the last month. It's been like over 175 pictures of his broad. Do you see that video that he posted of her? She's like, I need penis.
Yeah.
I just need penis really bad. Well, like what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, there was a couple interesting things. What I saw him on Schultz.
Yeah, that was cringe as fuck.
And that was rough to watch. Did you see this though? Did you see what Dylan Dennis put out? He put out.
I love this shit. Oh yeah, he's doing George Janko's. Yeah,
you want to jump on the pod?
Yeah, I saw that too.
This will be a very interesting interview. That's crazy. That's nuts. So I don't know. Has that come out yet? Do we know?
No, but I saw Logan posted a video and he looked like he was in a hotel room or something with Mike, and there's this big, huge Jack dude. He's like, you know who that is? that's the guy that Dylan Dennis or choked out Dylan Dennis in the club. And the guy was like, yeah, I guess there's a video of a security guard choking Dylan Dennis. He's like, yeah, he swung at my boy, and then he swung at me, and then he tried to get on my back, and I fucking put him in a hold and all this shit. So Logan's like looked for that guy in that picture. You know what I mean? Just to throw a dig back at him. That's hilarious.
Did you see that what that chick put out? There's that chick that
And you know the hilarious thing? All the other ran through broads are teaming up against him. Like Lena, that Karina chick, all these chicks that sell their buttholes on OnlyFans. They're like, leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Did you hear about that chick that came out and that was the chick that licked the toilet and she went viral for licking the toilet?
Yeah.
Well, she put out a post and she said, she said, Logan Paul, you need to call me now. She's like, I have the video you need to end this whole thing right now. Call me now.
Yeah, but
And
she
then
ends it with like, I'm also the chick that licks toilets. And it's like, who the fuck's gonna believe this crazy broad?
Exactly.
Dude, if you were a smoking hot chick, would you sell your butthole on OnlyFans?
The only thing I can think of is drugs, bro. You know what I mean? Like
drugs. What do you mean?
Drugs will make you do that. You know. If she's like,
what do you mean? I'm talking about OnlyFans and making a lot of money. Like for that Karina Koff chick makes like $1 million a month. Like if you were born a smoking just hot chick, right?
I mean,
no. I'm talking about if you were just born a hot chick, like would you sell your butthole?
Yeah. I'd sell my butthole. Nah, I don't know my buttholes, but my tits definitely, bro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. How much did that one chick make?
That's what I'm saying. That like Karina Koff makes like $1 million a month. Yeah. They make ridiculous amounts of money.
Yeah.
Who
pays
for that? Do you know anybody? Do you subscribe to OnlyFans?
No, bro. Any porn that I get, it's free.
Yeah, all that shit leaks anyway, actually, because they get all mad.
And there was another interesting. You brought up the wrestling stuff with Logan Paul, and there's a lot of people saying he's on steroids.
Oh, he is definitely on roids. Did you see that picture he posted? He's roided the fuck.
So, Logan, I don't think so. And I'm willing to put $100,000 on it. You were just recently on Andrew Schultz's podcast, and they were asking you if you were 100% natty. You said you're 100%. They asked you if you've ever taken steroids. You said you've never taken steroids in your life. I think you're on something literally right now. So if you do a test, all right, and it comes back clean within the next 48 hours, all right, and we agree on the testing and the methods and all that stuff, if it comes back clean within the next 48 hours, I will send $100,000 to the charity of your choice. That's how confident I am that you are not going to pass up. So, Logan, what'll it be? $100,000 to charity? Any charity? Or just not take a test?
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Can you post that pic of him that he posted? How he has his shirt off and you could just tell he's roided out, dude. That's the other thing that's odd about this fight. I'm just guessing on these weights, but I think Logan's like 205 plus, roided out, maybe even 215. I think he might even be 215. Dylan Dennis is like 180. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another funny thing, bro. Check this out. This is hilarious. What's that guy's name right there? Yeah, more plates.
Yeah.
Check this out, bro. This is hilarious. So he just came out with a video that says, Logan Paul called me a stupid virgin, my most comprehensive hydration dismantlement ever. And he made a 2 hour, 40-minute video just destroying Prime, how bad it is for you and all this shit.
Wow.
I should just at least play the intro of it. It's kind of funny, dude.
Wow,
this guy's pretty legit. Like he's pretty smart, as like you could tell he knows because he's done right shit. Ads within ads.
.com. We are back in the office. Been traveling, did some podcasts, and didn't have my camera, but I wish I did because I have been called out by Logan Paul. Weird turn of events, and I have to respond to it. It is a odd scenario to say the least. He randomly tagged me. Like I've never talked to the guy in my life, to be clear, And I just get tagged in this random DM, and in my notifications, I see a couple of people saying Logan Paul called you out. I'm like, oh, fantastic. So I see this, and in the preview thing, he doesn't send me anything specifically. He just tags me, so then it goes into my DMs. But he knows I'm going to see it. And at a glance, I'm like, what is this giant image that just has like highlight marks all over it? So I open it up. Logan has gone on a multi-story, I don't even know if you call it like a mini tirade or not, but he is basically reposting an email that their customer support or whatever got with a anecdotal, review of Prime hydration from Kyle, last name starting with a T.
That's so pathetic.
Urgent. Thank you for my 9-year-old son. I wanted to reach out to you in regards to how your product has greatly impacted the health of my 9-year-old son. Attached is a pic of my son, Ethan. So this is the picture. Wholesome. So he's holding up a Prime, I don't know, like
wow,
rocket pop or something. Over the last year or so, Ethan has been suffering from headaches, nausea, weakness, and other signs of dehydration, even though drinking plenty of liquids throughout the day. This had severely impacted his school and sports participation as well as just normal play as a kid. The doctor had ran some basic tests and done diet changes and all, but nothing seemed to do anything more than help a little. My older son plays high school football and has used your drink frequently and had raved about the flavor, but we never knew exactly what the drink would mean until recently. Ethan was having one of the days of the symptoms mentioned above, and as we picked up my older son from workouts, he had some of his Prime hydration drink left and gave it to Ethan. Within minutes, he perked up, had his color back,
What the
headache
fuck?
and went away and was back to himself. And then, Logan tags at Drink Prime. And then he also tags
Watch this part.
my ass on the next one. At more plates, more dates. Stupid virgin. Looking online, I had seen the videos saying it was underdosed or didn't have certain ingredients. So on and so on from the so-called experts. The more plates, more dates type videos. I can tell you it's completely false. It has truly changed the daily life and well-being of my 9-year-old son, Ethan. And we now give him one daily in something, summer camp and something, 1 day of headaches or any other symptoms. Even his doctor supports him using the drink and loves the results he's had. He loves the ice pop one the most, which around here can be hard to find at our local Kroger and Walmart. So I try to buy several when I see them.
Anyway.
Jesus.
Did you see that part where he tagged him and called him a virgin?
Yeah.
Or wait, is that what he called him? Yeah, stupid virgin. So literally the next 2 hours and 40 minutes, dude, is him literally dissecting Prime and just destroying every aspect of it and how bad it is for you. That's what I'm saying. He's just taking one L after the other.
Yeah.
Like, why would you tag that? Why would you tag him in that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just gonna make a retaliation video and destroy you.
Yep. All right, I got some funny videos to show you. All right. This is a good one. Actually, hold
on. I got one.
So this is. Oh, you got one? Go ahead.
I thought you would like this one because it's a baseball card shit.
Heard about this guy last month who found a 52 mantle in a cheese box under his house? This is Terry from Wisconsin, and he thought all of his baseball cards had been thrown out while he was in the Army.
They cleaned out the house, threw away all my baseball cards.
But then his brother told him about this card he'd tucked away in an old box of Farmdale cheese.
I was talking to my brother a couple of years ago. I said, you threw out my Mickey Mantle card. And he said, well, I've got a Mickey Mantle card. Is that yours? And I said, yes. It's been in a Velveeta cheese box for the last 50 years in crawl space under the house.
Terry sent it to PSA where it graded an X-Mint 6, and over the weekend it sold for $186,000 at auction. Not bad for an old box of cheese. Did you?
Fuck yeah,
How
bro.
many fucking boxes of cheese, I'm just using it as an example, are out there? You know what I mean? Just people having cards stashed wherever.
Did you see the Babe Ruth one?
No, I did not.
Oh, bro, you're gonna trip on this.
God, that's got to be worth fucking. Holy shit.
So there was a collection found in a old house.
Oh, there's Abby.
Huh?
I just saw Abby.
Oh yeah, she's behind me. There is I gotta find this. Hold
You know,
on.
man, I was just I mean, I'm probably sure you already know this as a collector, but estate sales must be where it's at, huh? People not realizing what they have, and
yes, for sure.
People just, you know.
Somebody sent me, and I gotta find it, but there was a somebody found a bunch of Babe Ruth cards, so a collection of old school cards that this guy collected, and he was their uncle, right? He was their crazy uncle, and there was always these stories about his cards and how he had this crazy card collection. They're all signed. Sure enough, he passes away. They go looking in his house, and he's got thousands of old school baseball cards, all signed, like 5 Babe Ruth cards, all signed. They're all beautiful condition, dude. It's absolutely crazy. I'm trying to find it.
They sell them?
I don't know if they sold them yet.
Yeah, dude, there's probably
I
like
know where I saw it.
hundreds
Hold
of
on
those
here.
kinds of collections out there.
Yeah, here we go. I got it. So this is, there. That's what I'm saying. Like, there is one of my things that I always think is going to be the greatest thing to happen is when somebody walks into like in like the Midwest and in older parts of the country, there's always like these old houses or old buildings that used to be like general stores in small towns, you know, and they always used to buy cards back in the day and
Yeah.
sell them, you know, to the kids in the town. So I know I have a feeling that like one of these days they're gonna be in this, you know,
Dude, you
old.
should start an American Pickers show, but for like cards and shit like that.
Oh,
And go to the
bro,
Midwest and do that.
Yeah, and you're gonna walk into one of those rooms, and there's gonna be a case of 1986-87 Fleer basketball. You know, all the Jordan rookies unopened, just sitting there. You know,
Yeah.
so you know,
Or like
it's that-
1988 tops.
Yes,
No,
a
I'm just
lot
kidding.
of those, a
Don't-
ton
I
of
thought,
those.
I thought those weren't worth shit.
They aren't worth shit.
I know,
That's
just
why
kidding.
there's a lot of them out there.
People just throw them away.
Yeah. So
Well, I have a video if you want me to show in the meantime, or
yeah.
it's kind of okay, guys. I'm gonna admit this is hard for me to watch, but I don't know. I had to share it. Someone is going to hit their head. Just a warning, but just watch until the end.
And remember, I had no idea what was about to happen. And I'll be right back.
Now, the first thing you need to know about amateur wrestling, or professional wrestling or submission holds, you just tell me, brother, when you want him to quit squealing, okay? All right. It's called a front chin lock. How about it, T? Keep him like that for a little while. Because
Out cold.
he's all right. He's just sleeping. He's sleeping. Really, I was a sleeper hole. He'll be all right. He's waking up now. That was a serious move. A lot of people. See, it works.
There's blood all over the back of his fucking shit. I don't know if it's fake or real.
You know who. We'll be right back. Take a look at it.
Someone in the comments was saying that. Someone in the comments said that he actually sued Hogan and got a house out of it and shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
he did.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well.
what a professional, dude, to play that off like that. You could tell.
Well,
was
he
pissed.
probably like. He was probably so out of it. You know how sometimes you just kind of go with it and you just don't even really. He probably didn't even know what he was doing. It was just instinct
Yeah.
to do that. You know.
Yeah. Wow, man. Yeah, that's a famous story. That's a famous story.
Yeah, I didn't know that, dude. That came out on my TikTok, and then I was watching it, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I hate when people hit their head that hard on the ground, like hard floor like that.
Yeah, that shit's definitely scary. All right, let me go with my stuff. This was interesting. So, you know, how you talked about the other day how we should just go to California and take a trip, a vacation, and go, you know, get a bunch of shit we need. Watch this.
Oh, steel? Yeah.
Yeah. This is a Brooklyn 7-Eleven.
Ain't nothing you can do, though. There's nothing you can do, man.
Oh, I see fucking all kinds of crazy videos like this.
Ain't nothing you can do, man, until the police come in. Hey,
Is this one where he gets beat by the stick?
Ain't nothing you can do, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Yeah. They'll arrest the guys beating him because it's in New York, isn't it? They'll let the robber go, but arrest the guys beating him.
Caning his ass. They beat his ass. Caning him. That's what he deserves. Fuck around and find out.
His noises.
That's called whooping your ass.
Oh god, that's got to
Oh,
feel
man.
so awesome.
You know you can do that.
Dude, if I was working that, it could get really dangerous. But it would be kind of cool just to be able to just fucking you motherfucker.
Yeah. Richard Belzer died earlier this year.
Shout out to Law and Order. Have you seen how everyone was shitting on Logic?
Yeah, for that. That's fake though.
Shh. I can't believe this, dude. You see what happened? What the fuck? Oh, check this out.
I'm literally dying at all the people that are so fucking stupid that they think this is real.
I think that's Keemstar's
drama
Twitter.
Yeah.
So stupid.
What do you mean?
Like if he'd put it out or if somebody else put it out. You know?
That's
He
a
was
good
like, let's
question. I'm
just
sure
fuck with
he
people.
did. I'm sure he did, dude. But it just takes like one tweet and then for the media to run with it, you know?
Have you seen oh dude, I got something funny to show you. You know how those Ring cameras when they first started, people didn't realize you could talk through them? You know? Because you could talk through the Ring cameras
Oh,
in
yeah.
houses. Watch this, bro. So this it says when your boyfriend doesn't realize you can talk through the Ring camera. He's hitting a bong.
You better run.
Could you imagine really fucking with somebody like that? That would scare the shit out of me, bro. Listen to how fucking she does like that crazy voice.
Dude, they should be able to make you change your voice.
Yeah. She sounds like a demon, dude. He takes the bong.
I
with
would
him.
probably scream like a girl.
Mid bong rip, bro.
Fucking there's some funny rings, dude. Ring camera shit. People farting and speaking of people farting, watch
That
this
sound
crazy.
makes his primal fear.
Watch
East
this
Division
crazy.
responded to a call of a man driving eastbound on 275 with a Watusi bowl in his passenger seat.
The officers received a call reference a car driving into town that had a cow in it. They thought that it was going to be, like a calf, something smaller, something that actually fit inside the vehicle.
And the vehicle was big enough. Well, technically.
As a result, the officer performed a traffic stop and addressed some traffic violations that were occurring.
Look at all the shit.
With that
You see
particular
that?
situation.
That's so gross.
Was identified as Lee Meyer of Neely. The Watusi Bull's name was Howdy Doody. He was immediately pulled over by Norfolk police and they performed a routine traffic stop.
The officer wrote him some warnings. There were some citable issues with that situation. The officer chose to write him
Identified as Lee.
situation. That particular
Bro, that's so gross.
traffic violations.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so gross, dude.
They're just driving down that freeway like that.
Shitting on other cars. Just shit.
Oh god.
Speaking of that, this is funny. Little Vespa scooter.
Oh man, this thing's gonna sound bad.
What the fuck? Damn.
This thing's gonna sound bad.
Dude, that's what a crazy fucking sound.
Would you ever ride one of those?
No. I mean, if I had to.
Well, tomorrow's the first, so you know, everyone's going to be drinking their pumpkin spice and bringing out their fall bullshit and start talking about Halloween already. But I saw this video and I just thought it was creative. It's like a creative Halloween
A
costume.
monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, it was the Monster Man. It was a graveyard smash. It got off. It's the monster.
That's awesome, dude.
Pouring in the
That's
costume.
awesome. This is
I'm gonna
pretty
probably
cool.
have to
Check this
fucking give
out.
the dogs a Halloween costume this year. Oh, I've seen this dude. Yeah, he does some wild shit.
Damn, dude.
No, I haven't seen that one. That's crazy.
I want to use that beat somewhere, man. Like that is
One
badass.
probably has, I bet.
Damn.
Yeah, that's super
Sick. This is what I was talking about getting. This is one of those Carter clears. Look at that thing.
Oh, bad. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Check
it's
this out.
ripped, dude.
Yeah, and then it comes with they have these like saber things that they drop in them. Damn, dude. Yeah.
Remember how back in the day, like especially in high school and stuff like that, like almost everything was always gay?
Yeah.
Like what year do you think like that stopped completely?
I think it stopped probably like 10 years ago, but it's coming back.
It slowed down and then like
Yeah, a lot of young kids are using it now.
This is pretty funny.
Reasons why you would get called gay in middle school in the early 2000s, part 2. Again, I don't condone any of this, but I was there. Here's what I heard. You got free lunch, surprisingly. Gay. You're telling me your mom doesn't have $1.25 a day to eat this cardboard pizza and milk at 11 a.m.? So caveat to that, that also meant you were poor. And I was both gay and poor. You and your friends were playing basketball and you yelled foul in the middle of the play? Gay. This isn't the NBA, bud. This is Jimmy's mom's house. Calm down. When it came time to pick an extreme sport to pursue, you had 2 options, BMX biking or skateboarding. If you chose rollerblading, hate to break it to you, bud, suspect. If you didn't walk around the cafeteria doing the DX suck it thing to all your homies, gay, bud. You mean to tell me you don't want to tell your best friend to suck it? Grow up, dude. If you had actual goals and dreams of things you wanted to pursue later in life, like you wanted to be a lawyer or a doctor or something, or pretty much anything other than a ninja or play video games for a living, hate to break it to you, bud, gay. Reasons why you would get called gay.
I love the one about like being a lawyer and all that. It's like, okay.
Yeah. And I love how it's said too. How it's said is so important, you know, like you have to have like a little bit of length on like,
oh my God,
gay, you know, like a little bit of length on it. All right. This is a good one, dude.
Holy shit.
Comedian makes the most insane transgender joke ever.
Oh shit. I actually heard a good one.
Still learning the language. English is a very difficult language. And you guys make English even more difficult than it should be. I don't know why. I saw the other day a person saying, don't call me he or she, call me they. What the fuck? It took me 3 years to learn I am, you are, he is, she is. Let me tell you a story. I invited a friend to have dinner at my house the other day. And he was like, bring me a friend. And I said, of course, bring him. He was like, no. Bring them. So I bought a lot of food. My friend showed up at my house with one person. So I said, where are they? And he said, they are here. So you tell them. Eat all of this fucking food.
I I've actually heard that guy before. What's his name again? He's pretty funny.
Let's see here.
Do you know Fahim?
Rafi.
This is a new joke for
Rafi Bastos.
Fahim. He did a cool thing, a special. It's probably like a year old or so, where he did all 3 rooms of the Comedy Store. You know what I mean? He did like the main room, the original
That's
room,
cool.
and I forgot what the other room's called. But this is a pretty funny joke I actually saw right before the podcast.
More men transition to become women than women transition to become men. And I was trying to think, like, why? Why is that? And I think it's because if you're a woman who transitions to become a man, now you're just a weak man. But, like, if you're a man who transitions to become a woman, now you're a woman with superhuman strength. You get in a fight with a woman, you throw her through a plate of glass, and you're like, whoa. I've been this strong the whole time. It's like an X-Men origin story.
That's a good. That X-Men origin story to wrap it is gold, dude.
This was sent into our Discord. Here we go. On Funches.
Now there's just certain people I have no time for. Now there's just certain people I have, like if you're sexist or homophobic,
hold on,
or if you don't believe in conspiracy theories, no time for. Like if you're sexist or homophobic, or if you don't believe in conspiracy theories.
Amen. What I'm talking about with the abduction stuff, man.
I forgot how good his special was. Man, that looks great.
Oh, look at that. I love looking at it. I'm not gonna. If you guys want to go watch the rest of it, you can watch it. But
there's a lot of good
was funny
specials
about
out.
conspiracy theories.
Speaking of comedy and just comedy specials, Kurt Metzger has a new special out through Gas Digital. Dave Smith. I know Shane Gillis's new special comes out, I think, on the 5th. Also, Louis J. Gomez's new special. And then there's another one. Oh, bro, really quick. The last fucking Kill Tony. It was one of the fucking... It's going to go down as one of the greatest all-time fucking Kill Tony episodes. Because they had Kurt Metzger on there, but then fucking they got Joe Rogan and Post Malone. And Post Malone's one of the most famous fucking, you know,
Game
stars in the
changing.
world. And
yeah, a lot of people are going to see that.
Well, yeah, dude, it already hit 1 million views within the first day, which, you know, they usually get like 500,000-600,000 views, you know, per episode. So I think it's really going to make that show even more famous now, dude. Because they brought David Luke. I could tell, like, Tony wanted to make it big because Ron White came out and did a set.
Many people over the week.
Joke. He had I was gonna say, David Lucas came back and they roasted each other.
Oh, that's
David
cool.
David Lucas called Post Malone. He said, "You look like an unemployed crocodile hunter." It was so fucking funny, dude. Like David Lucas, I would highly suggest if you like comedy, going to his YouTube channel. He posts all his roasts on there, just the roast part of the Kill Tonys and shit. But I wanted to show you this crazy fucker really quick, dude. This guy's 19 and he's on a boat and he's just sailing, I believe, across the Pacific Ocean. And he has
I watched
Starlink.
a crazy documentary about a guy like this.
Yeah, he has Starlink set up to his shit so he can like make videos and shit and post. Like, look how fucking crazy this dude is.
Yeah. This is amazing.
And then it just makes me think about like people doing this shit.
I just had my first real pretty big squall. It came in fast. I didn't really see it coming until maybe a couple minutes before, and it started blowing 15, 20 above the normal wind speed. So it was probably blowing 30. But I got a couple boobies now hanging out. Yeah, today's been the first day of actually enjoyable sailing in a while. Before it was just kind of a beat. I wasn't having much fun. It was just kind of miserable and a big slog.
Crazy.
Today has been slightly better, and I think the sea state's calming down quite a bit because I'm getting closer to the equator. And
People do this all the time, dude.
research to be calm.
Hear about it. It's
The
so
chance-
amazing.
What's that?
People do this all the time, and you never hear about it. You know,
That's
it's
what
so
I'm saying.
amazing.
Yeah. But like he had another video where he's like on his radar thing, and there was a boat coming right at him, and the guy wasn't picking it up. He's like, this motherfucker getting all mad. I'm like, what a dumbass, not picking up his fucking thing, and they almost crashed. And I'm like, what a fucking ballsy kid.
Yeah.
And it just makes you think about before, when people were doing that and they had no idea even where they were going. They're just trying to go discover shit. Like how wild that is.
Yeah. How scary it is. It's nuts, dude. It's beyond crazy to me. I thought this was this is badass Van Halen fan video of David Lee Roth, and David Lee Roth posted it. Watch this.
The only people who put iced tea in Jack Daniels bottles is the Clash, baby! Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal. The only people
Just going.
Sorry, I
off
played
on
again, dude.
concerts.
My bad, do it again.
who put iced tea in Jack Daniels bottles is the Clash, baby! Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal. The only
Fucking wasted on stage.
Jesus Christ.
Did you hear Alex Stein is coming to Arizona? Coming to
Oh,
Phoenix?
really? Damn.
Yeah. We should see if he's
Yeah,
going to be performing or doing a live show anywhere.
He's gonna cause all kinds of chaos. It's
Yeah.
gonna be great.
Yeah.
This is one of the new WrestleManias that came out. Check this out.
The badass entered the ring.
That would suck, dude. To fight in a shitter like that, one of those ones.
The other chick's like, I just need a piss real quick. Is that like an 80s
What concert is
concert?
that? Looks like
Yeah.
some country shit or something.
Country shit, yeah. This is a great fucking IG post right here, bro. Check this out.
Oh, I gotta check mine out because I know Jersey to the Bay. On this or something. Oh, dude, you know what's funny about this? There's a TikTok that showed up where it's just like this. I think it's his husband, or he's showing his wife all of these new movies, and he just films her reactions. And he showed her this scene, and she's just like going, "No, no, oh," and she just fucking loses it. And she's like, "What is this movie? Why are you making?" And dude, I almost got all choked up watching her watch it because I was just like,
"Oh,
that scene sucks." That shit. How many fucking childhoods did that
I
scene
cried my eyes out.
destroy? Oh my god,
dude! It's still one of the
Bro,
greatest
it was
movies of all time, but I
fucking-
can't even watch this scene.
Holy shit, it is
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, just fucking destroyed me, man. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Let me see if I can find it. Watching Neverending Story, right? Yeah.
Yep, never ending story. Heartbreaking.
Okay, watch this, dude. This is fun.
Sinking.
The movie's on the top.
He's sinking. Buddy. No! No! What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh,
It's fucking heartbreaking, bro.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's heartbreaking, bro.
No! No! Oh my god, no!
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck is this movie? Fuck this movie so much!
Fucking A, bro. That was every little kid in the 80s.
Oh my god.
Every little kid in the 80s, bro.
Oh fuck, that movie sucks.
Yeah.
It is actually a great movie. It's a classic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of things that were gay, that guy said things that you were called gay for when you were a kid. Fake wrestling was always an interesting one. And I'll show you why.
You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you. Well, you're not gonna bust a nut anytime we're in the ring. I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat your ass like a pot of collard greens, baby.
I'm gonna stretch his ass.
This is real?
Never been stretched before.
Oh my
Hide
god.
behind that commissioner's stuff just so long until I jerk a knot in your ass.
And if you don't think I'm big enough, then you grab a hold of me, and you'll know that I'm growing, my man. Within your hands, I will get as big as I need to be to do the job on you.
What the fuck?
There's one
I knew it was gay.
of our bodies that's
It's
soft,
fine, whatever.
and it ain't soft all the time. If you catch my meaning, I'm gonna come on you like nobody's ever come on you before. Just you and I getting it on like two men should do.
Look at this.
Oh, that fits right. You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you. When you're not.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get deleted for that one.
Did I show the hashish carnival last time?
Yes,
did.
we both have this to show, and I think Jersey the Bay sent this. Yeah,
I can't remember if
this is
we
amazing.
showed it or not.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is the shit I'm telling you about.
Takes place throughout.
Let's say that again. Sorry, my bad.
Ear raising at ear raising. That's the account that I follow for all the hashish stuff that I post on Bogcast.
Yeah, this is where all the good shit comes from.
Out the year at different times and places. This where the prices are most attractive for the buyers, and they gather up in big numbers to stock up.
The carnival or gathering consists of long rows of farmers sitting down with their bags or buckets of hashish.
Wow.
Typically, each farmer brings both aged and fresh harvest of resin, since they meet a variety of buyers, who all have different needs and reasons to purchase at the carnivals. To demonstrate the quality of the resin, each farmer willingly hands over tester samples to customers, so they can take it through a quick lighter test and ascertain the quality.
Yep. That's badass, dude. How cool would that be? Just have a buckets of that shit. That's game changer.
Remember when we first learned about hash? You're supposed to put it on a pin and light it, and then put a cup over it.
Yeah.
Do people still smoke it that way?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe old timers. I've seen a lot of people do that with a hot knife. It's called hot knifing. But I want to show you something. Speaking of cannabis, bro, look at this, dude. This is freaking looks so amazing. Look at this. You ready? Look at that bowl.
Whoa.
Look at this.
Oh shit. I think I saw this actually. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
Oh wow.
Straight to
Look
the
at all
dump.
the hash. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I follow that weed porn site.
Yeah. That is so unreal, dude. So funny. We were talking about that High Times the other day, how, High Times and Playboys. And here we are looking at porn, weed porn. It's unbelievable, man. I got a cute dog one to show you. You ready?
Yep. Yeah.
A Great Dane and a wiener dog puppy, it looks like. It's so funny how little dogs don't know they're little.
It's funny how big dogs don't know how they're big. They think they're little, like Fabius.
Yeah.
He's fucking.
Yeah, like
he's
a Great
little
Dane.
dog.
Yeah, Fabius. Every time I come into Keith's, it's like time to be bowled over by Fabius. Fabius is gonna get
90
so
pounds,
stoked.
but he thinks he's 20.
Yeah,
Like 15.
he
He'll like
gets
hop on
so
your lap
stoked.
and shit, and he's like he'll lay on top of my body. I'm like, bro, like you gotta like lay next to me, not on me. It fucking hurts.
You ever seen Arizona's? I think this is one of Arizona's animals, like their state animals. Have you ever heard of Cotamundis? These are wild animals.
Whoa.
Yeah, in Arizona. Check these things out, bro. They're like ringtail cat type animals, and they're very rarely see them. This is a whole pack of them.
Yeah.
Like, look at them all. There's tons of them, and they see the dude, and they're like, "We're out." Yeah, they're called Cotamundis. They're Sonoran and
I would never
Chihuahuan.
think something like that would live out there.
Yeah, right. Called Coaties. Closely related to a raccoon. I would trip out if I saw those things in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, no
I would think
shit.
that they were like, escaped monkeys from a zoo or something, you know?
There's a guy
'Cause they hang out in trees.
who just travels around and has a monkey with him. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's real crazy, dude.
Like it escaped. Like he had to go in the store and he like left it in his van and kept the AC on and it snuck out the window and it was jumping from car to car. But what's crazy is, dude, he'll just let it go out like in a forest or whatever, and it never really leaves like by him. It actually like looks for predators and tries to protect him, and it'll climb the trees really high, but it'll always come back to him because it's bonded to him, you know? Like he's never
Wow.
worried about it running off or anything. It's crazy.
Wow. I'd be worried about getting swooped up by a eagle or something, you know?
He's pretty.
How big is it?
It's like 40 pounds. Well,
okay.
After this video, I'll look for him really quick. This is a quick. I think that's kind of cool because that Jesse dude is been hanging out with the Milk Boys again and shit, and they did a podcast. But he told a fucking pretty funny story on here that's under a minute. I just wanted to share.
Banks took us out to like a club. I got blacked out. Apparently, I ended up going to like 3 other fucking parties. I heard the next day. Like the Cloud House, like all the homes look the exact same. Like they all look like cookie cutter homes.
There's 3 in a row.
I guess I came home and like went to the wrong house. I don't even know how I got in there, but I'm in the house and I'm in the top floor. I'm like eating food out of the fridge. And then I left the sink running and then I passed out on this guy's couch. The apartment started flooding and then the guy woke up and then he came out and like fucking thought that I was like a break and entry, called the cops, wake up to like fucking shotguns pointed at me, like
Are you
thrown
being
on the
serious
ground.
right now?
Dude, it was fucked. So I'm in the back of this cop car and you know, after being blacked out, even if you get woken up, it's like, dude, I live here. He's like, dude, you don't live here. He's like, you're going downtown, like you're done. And then Foosh saves my goddamn life. He vouched for me and was like, yeah, he lives here. The owner of the house came out and was like, if he pays for the damages, then like, yeah, he's good to go.
How much was that? Like 15K?
$41,000. Banks took us out.
Jesus, bro.
Imagine getting that wasted.
Dude, I hear there's some crazy stories about that whole time period with like, because those guys are making so much money off of, you know, those Phase guys and Phase Banks and all those guys were making so much money, and those guys were making so much money at the time too. It was like
They still do.
Yeah. Did you see this? Suicide
yeah.
Squad director says Warner
Yeah,
Brothers.
he was
turned his
on
original-
John Berthal's podcast, saying the same shit we've been talking about for years. So shit we actually already knew and speculated, and pretty much how Suicide Squad came out as a personal movie to him. It's going to have a pretty dark undertone. Batman v Superman came out. They never tested it. It kind of flopped in a sense, but like then Deadpool came out and it was just this massive hit. It was like the most highest grossing rated R of all time. And then suddenly the studio's like, no, we're going to turn this into a comedy, you know? And it's funny because when I remember when that came out and I watched, I was like, what the fuck? It just seemed like one endless music video. Like they
Yeah.
just slapped on like a famous, like an AC/DC song here or whatever, and then you could tell it wasn't really supposed to star Will Smith, but then like they decided to like kind of make it star Will Smith and make him in the intro. I guess the intro was supposed to be completely different, and that's why like fucking with studios just seems like a nightmare, dude. How bad does Warner Brothers just fuck up? Like
Same with
losing
Disney, bro.
Nolan, bro. Like now, so the Joker is I think the highest rated R movie of all time, or something like that. And then Oppenheimer is number 2 now. And
Yeah, I
but he's
saw
with
that.
Universal. He's not with Warner
Yeah.
Brothers. Warner Brothers fucked up.
Yeah.
One out the other. And then this is so nuts. Did you hear what they're talking about with Max now?
Mm-mm.
The Max streaming service.
Yeah.
They're talking about they're gonna test out running CNN news ads during movies.
Oh.
And films. What's like, what the fuck? Like,
You
no,
know-
we
you know-
watch movies to get away from that shit. Like, and then you're gonna pick CNN. Like, what the fuck?
I got a perfect example of that. Do you remember when Independent Film Channel first came out?
Oh yeah.
How great that channel was. It was like one of the best channels ever, dude. It
On
was the
cable, yeah.
reason to have cable.
Mhm.
That Independent Film Channel and Turner Classic Movies, because they played these badass movies, no commercials. Guess what? Independent Film Channel is nothing but commercials now.
That's so
Nothing
lame.
but commercials. It's not. They don't even play independent film anymore. It's IFC is that they play old shitty reruns of TV shows, and nothing but commercials.
I think
If
it's
they do that-
about just starting the ultimate physical media collection of all time, you know, and fuck all this shit.
Yeah.
I saw someone tweet. They tweeted like an old school, like cable menu. Remember, it would like have the
Yeah.
description of the shows. He's like, I miss just being able to scroll through the cable menu and just trying to find a show to watch, and fuck streaming.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the Babe Ruth cards.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
That I was going to show you. Here we go.
Child by this man, James Michonne, known to family as Uncle Jimmy.
He's been an avid collector his entire life. He's never driven. He never got married.
Jeannie Michonne Griffith and Peter Michonne are 2 of Uncle Jimmy's 7 nieces and nephews. When the 97-year-old World War II veteran died in March, they discovered what, until then, had been a family legend.
Wow.
We thought it was a special collection, and he always told us the attic is where all the good stuff is.
The good stuff is this.
Whoa,
6 Babe Ruth baseball cards from the 1930s in pristine condition. All of them autographed by the great Bambino himself. They headline Uncle Jimmy's vast collection of baseball cards and memorabilia dating back almost 90 years.
Every box was a treasure.
It took the family days to sort through the array of signed cards,
Bowman,
clippings,
52
ticket
Bowman,
stubs,
52
and
Topps.
programs.
It was just carload after carload and weekend after weekend.
Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Hank Aaron, Pete Rose, Jackie Robinson.
Wow.
For generations, a treasure was kept.
I have a
that
question.
Lou
for you.
Gehrig card?
This might be a dumb question, but do those cards, did they come autographed in the pack and he got them, or did he go out and get them signed?
He went out and got them
He got 'em
signed.
yeah.
Yeah. Or he acquired them signed. But those were all great. They were all, I think they were graded, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they
But-
looked awesome. The condition.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Millions of dollars right there, bro. Millions.
I just wonder if they like sell them and shit. I know you like
got
hockey,
some-
so this is just a quick video I'll show you. This is actually my last one. This is the last one I got.
I got
it's
one more
in,
too.
It's in regards to the Chicago Blackhawks logo. It's like a behind the scenes how
My
they make it.
By the way, hold on before you play this. This
Yeah,
is my
go ahead.
favorite logo of all time.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude! And
Yeah.
right when I saw this, I was like, I gotta
Yeah, it's
show
my
this to
favorite
McClay.
logo of all time.
Now, there's some cool facts in this video.
How the ice is painted in time for hockey season in the NHL, the Chicago Blackhawks have an intricate center ice logo that takes about 32 hours to paint. But first, it takes 400 gallons of white powder paint to finish the entire rink. To paint that important blue line, ice technicians have to lay out yarn to make a straight line, then freeze the yarn and paint over it. There are 7 other different colors that are used in the Blackhawks center ice logo. Roughly 2 gallons of paint per color are used. Season ticket holders and media are invited to paint the ice before each season. Then technicians will clean up the edges to make the logo look nice and sharp. Another 1.5 inches of ice goes on top, and then it's officially ready for skates. What do you think of this tradition? Ever?
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's super cool. That's the best logo in all of sports right there. All right, so this was so crazy to me. You know, people collect everything, but to me, like how big of an important thing YouTube is on the history of our culture, of humans, everything. I think these will be worth a ton of money in the future. Play button plaques. All right. So this dude bought a play button plaque
From
right?
like he bought it from a YouTuber?
Yeah, he bought it on eBay. The YouTuber sold it. He put out the name. Right?
Why did he
and
put out
you
the
can
name?
buy they tagged out the name. You can buy, people will sell these. And then I went into a thing and fucking Keemstar bought PewDiePie's diamond play button. PewDiePie threw that diamond play button away. He threw it away. Somebody found it and Keemstar bought it from. So Keemstar has been buying play buttons from people. If he gets into a argument with somebody and it turns out he wants the play button instead of money, or if he gets sued by somebody and the person loses, he's like, okay, I want your play button.
Damn,
So
that's
Keemstar's
crazy.
collecting all the people's play buttons.
PewDiePie's was
Could
probably
you-
like 100 million though.
Oh yeah, dude. How
I
crazy
think
is
he
that? You can
just
buy
got
these.
surpassed by Mr. Beast, maybe.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. So I think that would be cool, like in the future, you know, if like famous channels, you know, if Sean Ryan's play button, or Joe
O.J.
Rogan's
Simpson's.
play button. Yeah, there you go. So we'll see.
Oh
You
shit.
can own a play button. Very, very interesting shit. And then how about I'll end it with this. One of the coolest fart videos you'll ever see.
Oh shit. Okay.
Two neighbors that have never met. Says, I've never actually met my neighbor, but for some reason we do this every night at the same time.
No way.
Chicken fajitas.
Meatball marinara. I ain't heard of this.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
What the fuck?
They meet at the fence, tell each other what they ate, and fart, and say, all right,
I
bro,
know,
I'll talk
but
to you later.
they've never met though.
I know.
Meatball marinara. I ain't heard of this.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh man, that's funny.
Good shit. Much love, you guys.
People don't really even talk to their neighbors these days, so it's nice to see
they
that.
don't. They don't. They for sure don't.
All right, guys, I got to I hate to be the let's talk about weather guy, but the high here tomorrow is 89. So I'm gonna be really excited for that. But go walk the dogs and see you guys next week. We'll be live here next week on Thursday. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Don't forget we are sponsored by Manscaped. You can get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com with promo code Bogcast. That's 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. Promo code Bogcast. You can always let us know if you're smoking a sativa or indica. And make sure to follow us on Rumble, Twitter. What else we got? And that's it. That's all I got, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us,
Yeah.
chat. Got anything else, dog?
No. Check out Beyond Wednesdays. If you're in the Phoenix area, go to Jerome this weekend and check out the Sound Guy.
Next weekend, but yeah.
Oh, next weekend, yeah.
And stay safe this weekend, guys. Peace out.